Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to pour some flowers and I've mixed here some of the, they are sort of flakes. I don't know how you really call them. They are a little bit iridescent and I mixed them into my resin. I'm using here the Mastercast resin and I'm pouring this fine glitter flakes around the mold. And the mold I'm using here is the Daisy Cascade mold from MoldsandShapes. It's the coaster mold and I haven't used it for quite a while. So I thought I need to go with happy colors, with some friendly colors, because we had recently so many gray days and I just needed a little bit lightening. So now I'm filling up my molds. And I just tried to divide it as good as possible. Later on, I found that I mixed my resin rather very short. Well, when I demolded later, it was just about okay. So maybe I was not on shortage, but you see, I'm struggling just to get the right amount into my coasters. So this always takes a little bit of time, but yeah, I also scraped my cup because I really stirred my resin very, very well. I think I stirred 5 minutes and scratched at the sides, at the bottom, like you always mix your resin. Now I'm taking my heat gun and I'm popping some bubbles, which were at the surface. There are still some bubbles also at the sides, so you really need to take care what to do. And now there are my colors. I use the lime green, I'm using the azure, and I'm using the white pigment drops and some of the aura green. The micas are all from Petra Jongbloed, the pigment drops are from Etter Art, and so is the resin. And yeah, I'm taking care of my clear resin, and then I'm just starting in, well, it's like loops. First the green in the first coaster or in the coaster mold, then my white, and I'm just altering the colors. With the white I also need to see that I smoothen it out a little bit where I started pouring. Then I have the azure. And I was quite busy, so my video is a little bit faster, like 2.5 times, because otherwise it would be an endless video. So now I thought I just start here with my second coaster, just with the blue first, and then just watch me altering my colors. It's nothing special, but I just thought I need some of these really cheerful colors, and I think the green and the turquoise bluish color, they really match very well with each other. Of course, I'm hoping not to get major blobs, but currently with the weather getting colder, I have a little bit more struggles than I would have in the summer. But well, we will see at the end how it's going to look like and how the effects are like, and also with those really beautiful flakes. So yeah, I'm just altering my colors, and because I'm using practically the same colors for the two first coasters, I mean in a similar way, I can always alter them and there's no problem. So again, the white, now the blue. And I also wonder if the effects look a little bit different with the green outside and the blue outside. You never know. So this is also interesting to see. So these are practically my first colors done, or my first two molds done, not colors. Just a quick torch, and then I can start with my next coaster. And you see it there. I'm just gonna do a spiral, just very normal spiral. And mostly, I need to admit, I get the best results with the spiral. I don't know about you guys, but for me, it is really the best way of pouring the 3D bloom. So there's now the green on top of the white, and now also the the blue, I'm sorry, the turquoise color, the azure. And yeah, this is practically my second one or my third coaster done. I cannot count anymore. And now I thought I just follow the pattern of the mold with this one. But then I thought, where those petals are meeting, there might be blobs. So I will see at the end if that was such a good idea. But, well, the pour is done more or less, so I cannot change it anymore. But you never know, and there are always maybe happenings, nice patterns and other designs. I mean, I think that the flowers never need to be without a blob. They can have a blob as long as it's not dropping everything down. And sometimes the blobs really give you such a nice depth of your piece. And especially when you work with mica, it has something special. That's what I personally think. But of course, everyone thinks differently. So now I'm just using what I still have left before I can start with my flower design. But you see, the resin also became rather thick, so I need to wait till my resin comes out of the cup. But here also I'm using a little bit more for the outside, and I do this also for the third one, or for the last one I poured. It's the fourth one. I told you today I have really struggles counting. Strange. So again, a quick torch. Now I'm taking my green color, and yeah, I also need to shake and to make sure that it comes out of the cup. And I'm doing the same. And yeah, this is basically it. And here I just thought I go a little bit outside with some of the white for the coaster where I did the spiral, because I would like to have a little bit more of the white outside. So, and I still had also room in my mold. Yeah, there I was doing a little bit of a mess, but hopefully I can start doing my petals very soon, so you are not waiting so long. I'm sorry, but sometimes when you pour 4 coasters, it really takes its time. And now I'm just dragging my dotting tool from the outside to the inside. And this mode really gives you very nicely how you need to do your pour. It's actually also maybe an idea to do like a clover leaf, a 4-leaf clover leaf. That's what I just thought. It might be an idea for a video. I need to see. So I'm doing practically the same thing with all the 4 coasters, just pulling my sticks from the outside to the inside, and then this little swirl in the center. I love the swirls. Not everyone is a fan of the swirls, but I just adore them. So please have mercy with me that I very, very often do the swirl in the center. I know that some people of you don't like it so much. So, and now the last coaster, and then I can call it done. Yeah, like I said, it always takes time, and yeah, you are also thinking, you know, what can I do different? And yeah, also this color combination I found quite interesting, and that's something I wanted to do for quite a long time. So here's a close-up, and you can see how the resin worked. So I really hope that the mica is giving nice effects. It looks quite promising from this side, so fingers crossed. And I also always like those reviews after, let's say, half an hour. And yeah, there you see there's a hole. I still hope that it will close up, because this is from when I later did my white at the edges, so we will see. Anyway, the next day I can demold. I'm very curious. So they pop out very easily out of this mold, but with the Cascade molds I can just say, please be careful using your torch, and also be careful getting your pieces out of the mold, because with the different steps it's a little bit more sensitive than other molds, but the effects with these 3 steps I always find amazing. So this is the first one, and yeah, there are some blobs, but I think it's still like a half-closed flower. So that's why I don't mind. And the second one, and also this one. And what I like, where I did my swirl, it lies more deeply. So they really have a beautiful 3D effect. And I love the color combination. I love those flakes, and they look so happy. Here I have some more blobs, but I already expected it. But I still love the petaling very much. And now the spiral, and look at that one. And the spiral is always for me the most successful pour, so I really adored this one. And also the colors, how they partly hide against the white. And yeah, this is now my final result, and you see all the petaling or the design of the coasters. And yeah, I really love them, even with the blobs. So with this, I love and leave you like always. I thank you for watching, and take care, guys. Bye bye.